let's find out what's coming up next in your career. So there's three piles in front of me, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So once you're ready, you can skip to the timestamps down below. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, let's see what's in store for you in your career. So we have the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles here. So what I'm mainly getting is that you are stepping into a period of your career where it's going to be very important for you to have the right skills or the right tools to help you to grow. So this can be an indication that some of you will be developing your skills or gaining more knowledge in a certain role or a certain field that you're in so that you can gain more stability in your career. Now, with the High Priestess and King of Swords, this is all about gaining new information, gaining new knowledge. It can also relate to studies. So, some of you may feel called to further your study during this next chapter that you're stepping into, or it can look like taking up a course, a workshop, attending classes, that helps improve your skill or to help equip you with the right knowledge, the right tools to get to where you want to be. So there is a sense of like preparation that's happening if you chose pile 1. It's like you are preparing yourself for the right kind of opportunities, for the right kind of roles, or it's like you are ensuring that you have the qualifications that you need in order to get a better role or in order to get a better pay grade. So you are moving into a chapter of abundance. With the Queen of Pentacles here, there is abundance coming into your career life. And I also feel that this is something that you're very clear about. With the High Priestess and King of Swords, there is a sense of clarity and decisiveness about what you want. Maybe you're at this stage where you are starting to be very clear that, okay, you know what, it's time for me to upgrade myself. It's time for me to expand my skills and what I can offer. So that's why some of you may feel this pull to maybe further your studies. Some of you may feel called to take up courses or workshops that can prepare you for the role that you are aiming for, right? So for instance, as a tarot reader, like maybe this is about getting more in depth about the meaning of the cards so that your reading can be more detailed, so that there can be more layers in terms of how I read for others, right? Of course, this is just an example, but it's like, again, with the High Priestess and King of Swords, this is all about the kind of knowledge and information that can help you. It's about your education or what you're able to learn that can help you. Okay, so I'm going to pull more cards to see what's in store for you. So we have Mercury, communication, ideas, expression, thoughts. And this is also associated with the Magician. So again, I do feel that you are stepping into a period of abundance in your career life, and with the King of Swords, there is a sense of discipline, focus, and clarity in your energy. This is a good sign, okay, because the Magician is someone that's very capable and you are preparing yourself to be equipped with, again, the right knowledge or the right tools in order to grow. So I do feel that there's a strong energy that is sort of supporting you to prepare yourself for the roles that you want or to upgrade yourself so that your career can see an improvement as well. It's like maybe because you are getting the qualifications that are needed or you are learning the skills that is going to be important for you, you will start to attract opportunities that will help you to get what you want. Okay, for some, it may even be possible that your company is sending you for some courses or some workshops so that you can manage people or to lead others in a better way, right? So there is something here about upgrading yourself, upgrading your skills, your knowledge, what you bring to a company or to your own business. This is the energy of being prepared, being like ensuring that what I give is more than enough, or what I'm putting out is something valuable, right? So that's why, again, going back to the part about furthering your studies or getting the right qualifications, attending workshops that can help you, all these are so that it can allow you to experience more growth, moving on to the next level in your career where you will start to earn more money or to get bigger and better roles. So the Mercury is a good sign. Mercury is a good sign that you are on the right track, or that you possess the kind of resources and abilities that you need. So, for instance, if some of you have been doubting yourself, the card of Mercury or Magician can be a sign that you have what it takes. So don't spend a lot of energy trying to doubt yourself. Right now, it is more important for you to focus on how you can upgrade yourself, or how you can push yourself to the next level. Okay, so with the King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles as well, this is going to be a period where I feel that some of you will be leading or managing people. Even if not now, it's like you're on your path to taking on leadership positions or managerial roles, you know. And with the card of Ladybug, so this is symbolic of good luck, good fortune, wishes coming true. It can also indicate, you know, with the King of Swords, that you are clear about what you are trying to achieve, or even if it's not. Yes, I would say that there's a well thought out plan about what you want to achieve, and this is a good sign that you will be able to achieve whatever it is that you want in your career. There is a sense of good luck and good fortune that follows you as well. So this can come as a reassurance that you are headed in the right direction and not to worry, right? With the King of Swords, as long as you remain disciplined, focused, and aware about your career goals, about what you want, or in maintaining your responsibilities to grow, to expand yourself, to improve, you will eventually get to a place in your career where you'll be satisfied with what you have, or not necessarily satisfied, but it's like there will be a lot of fulfillment, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, you'll be comfortable, you'll be able to enjoy financial freedom, you'll be able to pamper yourself whenever you want to. Like, money won't be an issue with the Queen of Pentacles here. And this is a very strong and powerful pile. So if you chose pile 1, luck is on your side. But this is more than just luck. Like, I feel that your attitude and your mindset is in the right place as well. That's why the universe is supporting you to evolve, to grow, to get bigger and better roles, right? So that's all that I'm getting for pile 1. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to give this video a like, or let me know how it resonates with you. Thank you. So if you chose pile 2, let's see what's in store for you in your career. What's next? So we have the Hierophant, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Tower. Now, what I'm getting when the Hierophant and the Tower appears together, I feel that there's a shakeup that's going to happen in terms of your beliefs and perspective about career or about your work. So you're stepping into a period where there's gonna be some kind of like uncomfortable energy that is present here. You know, the tower is not always the most pleasant thing to deal with. It forces you to look at what's not working out, or it forces you to understand the kind of instabilities that are in your situation that's affecting you from fully thriving, you know. This is a period where it's very important for you to understand what is no longer resonating with you, or maybe certain approach that is unhealthy, that is not viable anymore, especially if it is robbing you from your joy, your happiness in your career. Like, it could be possible that certain perspectives or beliefs that you have about your career is making you very miserable when you work, or it's creating a lot of stress and tension, right? And when the Three of Cups is here, this is about finding your happiness. So, whatever mindset shift that is taking place in the next few months or in the foreseeable future, I feel that it is ultimately guiding you to experience a better alignment in your career. It's like if there's been a lot of misery or frustration in your career life, the tower is forcing you to change the way you deal with your career, or change the way you think about it, so that you can experience more joy and fulfillment in your career, or so that you can approach your career in a way that's more lighthearted, that's not sucking the life out of you, right? um this, for some, this could be significant in the next 3 months. It's like, I feel that the next 3 months could be a time where you find yourself feeling very conflicted or feeling very frustrated. But there's also going to be a realization that's happening, you know, helping you to understand that, okay, maybe it's time for me to change my approach. Maybe it's time for me not to stress myself out so much, right? Or for some of you, you might even start to question, like, am I really happy in my current job? Do I find that what I'm doing is meaningful? Um, so some of you will find this urge to dig deeper into your career. It's like there's a part of you that really wants to find more meaning in your career, okay? And you have to acknowledge what's no longer working out for you. As I've mentioned, there could be certain things, certain beliefs, perspectives, or situations that no longer resonate with you, that doesn't make you happy anymore, right? And for some, this could be regarding your career, the environment that you're in. Maybe it's just not meant for you anymore at this stage. It's like you're ready for something better. You're ready for something new and exciting. For others of you, maybe it's the approach. Maybe it's like you've been stressing yourself out so much in your career that it's affecting your mental well-being and emotional well-being, right? So with the Three of Cups, it's like there is something blocking your happiness, and you are stepping into a period where things are starting to fall apart, or let's say maybe certain approach, certain systems no longer work for you, and instead it's bringing more stress, more tension on your end, right? So instead of forcing your way through, this is a sign for you to find another way, a way that's healthier, a way that's more stable, or a way that brings more like, it allows you to relax more, you know, because I feel that there's this uptight energy for pile 2. Okay, so let's pull more cards to see if there's any additional message. Okay, this is very fast. Queen of Air, the Star. Okay, so some of you, this is like the expectations that you've placed on yourself. Or there could be communication issues, with a group of people, or it's very hard for you to communicate with the people that you work with. Okay, and it may get to a point where you ask yourself, do I still work with these people, or do I need to, like, how can I navigate these connections at work? As I've mentioned, there's a lot of stress and tension in this energy, a lot of stress. And with the Queen of Air here, it can indicate that you put a lot of expectations on yourself, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. That's why it's making it hard for you to enjoy your career life more. Okay, and it shouldn't come in the way where it's affecting you emotionally and mentally. Like, you deserve to experience more happiness, joy, flexibility in your career life. But if you continue to keep up with certain things, certain behavior, certain mindset, it's only gonna affect you even further. Or this is not a viable, like, it's not viable in the long run. So there is a need for you to change the way you deal with things, or how you think. And if there are certain people that is sort of taking advantage of you with with the cards I see here, maybe for some of you there are people taking advantage of your kindness, of your resources, your time and energy. So this is a period for you to take back your power and to understand, like, okay, enough is enough. Like, don't I'm not gonna be so kind and giving. Like, I'm not gonna allow myself to be taken advantage of. For some of you, that is gonna be the case, right? Like, you are sort of making your stand, or it can be an encouragement to sort of identify the kind of connections at work that is not good for you. Okay, and being clear cut about it, like with the Queen of Swords and the card of Breach, this is about expressing yourself fully and authentically, being honest, being upfront, and just having that firm boundary, like, of what you can accept and what you cannot accept. Okay, so with the card of Stork, some of you will be experiencing a sort of transformation or change in your career. As I've mentioned just now, maybe some of you are starting to realize that you're not as happy as you thought you were in this current job. And this is going to push you to find a situation or a career that is more aligned with what you want. For some, there is going to be this deeper search. Like, you are looking at your career and wondering, like, how can I find something that's more purposeful in my career? How can I find something that's more meaningful to me? So this group of people is like, you don't want to work for the sake of working. Like, that's the feeling that it gives me. You want to feel fulfilled in your career. You want to know that what you do is sort of meaningful, right? And that's why with the Hierophant and the Tower, it's like you are starting to have this huge major transformation about the way you perceive career, that maybe a career shouldn't just be about paying the bills, right? It's like maybe you're starting to look further, or you're trying to see how you can bring more fulfillment in your career, instead of this being a part of your life where you're just on autopilot, or you're just working for the sake of working, right? You might come to understand that that kind of mindset is no longer working out for you. It's just causing you to feel more miserable. So even though we have the tower here, I feel that there's going to be a positive transformation taking place. Like this change in your perspective and beliefs, they are ultimately helping you to again find more fulfillment in your career. So for some, this can be a reminder or an advice to embrace change. Like if you know that it's time for change, I feel that this will resonate with you deeply. Take it how it resonates with you, but I do feel that some of you here, there's a strong advice to embrace change, to be more flexible. Okay, others of you, maybe it's not necessarily about quitting your job. Maybe it's just about changing how you deal with your work, your career. Like, don't let it affect your personal life, don't let it affect your well-being, right? So that's what I see for Pau 2. If it resonates, give it a like or share your story with me. If you chose Pau 3, let's see what's in store for you in your career. What's next? So we have the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So with the King of Cups and Nine of Cups, what I'm mainly getting is that you're stepping into a period where you're going to feel so much more satisfied with your career situation. And I also feel that you'll be able to enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. And not only that, being able to put your heart and soul into your career, into your work or your projects. At the same time, there can be an increase in your creativity, especially if you're in the creative field or if you're in a role that requires you to think of new ideas. Okay, there's going to be a sense of flow and ease, and I feel that you're going to step into a period where you're feeling very inspired about what you want to achieve, about what you want to create and put out. For some of you, because with the influence of the Two of Pentacles, there could be some kind of decision that you will have to make in the foreseeable future. Maybe this is about the industry that you are supposed to be in. Maybe you are trying to figure out what you're meant for, what kind of career or what kind of roles you're meant for. Should I go for this or that, right? So with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, this is a sign that you should follow your heart. Trust your inner guidance. It may not be so much about the money, but it's more important that you follow the path that gives you more fulfillment, that gives you more happiness, more satisfaction. It's not always about earning more. And I feel that the Nine of Cups, this is all about following your happiness, your joy. Apart from that, what I'm seeing here is that you'll be able to manage your emotions or your stress levels better moving forward, especially if some of you have been struggling in that aspect. Maybe in the past, you were really stressed out, really frustrated at work, or it was very hard for you to maintain your emotions, and as a result things just felt very drained for you. But you are stepping into a chapter where you are able to manage your emotions better. You are not allowing the situations at work to affect you negatively. There's a sense of taking things easy or not taking things too personally, I would say. Okay, so this is a good sign. Again, with the King of Cups and Nine of Cups, I do feel that things are going to start improving for you, and there's also going to be emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. So this is a very important aspect to have, right? Because um, in your career, it's not just about the money. It's not just about getting results. It's also important for you to be able to feel contented and satisfied with where you're at. So this can be a reassurance for those that pick pile 3 that you're on the right track. So let's pull more cards to see if there's any more indications on what's coming next in your career. So we have the card of light bulb. As mentioned, there will be a heightened sense of creativity. Ideas and inspirations will flow more easily at this time. Maybe some of you will come up with something that is unique, or maybe come up with a system, a process that works for you, that's going to make you stand out in your career, right? Especially if you're in the creative field or industry, maybe doing something that's very different from everyone else. Okay, that's the kind of energy it gives me. Others of you, there could be a realization on what you want. Okay, that's why, I mean, that could be why we have the Two of Pentacles here, because there is a decision that you'll have to make. Like maybe this realization is sort of pushing you to choose a different path, a different role, a different industry, whatever, however it resonates with you. Okay, so we have spring, new moon, new beginnings, fresh excitement. The energy of this spring new moon brings a sense of excitement and joy. So it resonates with the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, because this is all about the emotions, not just emotions, but the emotional fulfillment in your career. And I feel that this is a confirmation or a sign that things are going to start picking up for you. You are headed towards a very positive direction, okay? And if there is a dilemma on which path to choose, again, choose the path that makes you feel more aligned. Choose the path that brings you more joy, more meaning, more fulfillment, okay? And also, if you are deciding on whether or not you should embrace something new or to take on a path that excites you, the card of new moon can also indicate that yes, you should go after what you feel like going after. Okay, so it's very important for you, again, to trust your inner guidance, or to be very in tune with what you want. Okay, so we have fish, resources, finances, prosperous. What I'm getting is that you are going to step into a chapter where there will be more abundance in your life, not just in terms of the monetary sense, but also in terms of the emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy. There will be more things to celebrate, or there will be more things to feel happy about in your career. Okay, for some of you, I do feel that you will be well known. It's like with the King of Cups and Nine of Cups, it can signify creating a reputable name for yourself, where it's going to attract more people to work with you, especially if you're in the creative field, or especially if you're doing project-based jobs or working with like clients closely. So people are going to start to know your name. They'll be like, oh, this person, yes, she's very good. Like I worked with her before, and she's very professional. She's very efficient. She's very kind and helpful. So that kind of thing, where your name is starting to spread in a positive way, and this is going to bring more abundance or more opportunities into your career life. Whatever is, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in whatever makes you happy. For some of you, there could be a desire to start your own business, or maybe this is about creating a side hustle, right? With the Two of Pentacles here, maybe you're juggling between work and a side hustle in the foreseeable future. Okay, but it is definitely worth exploring anything that brings you joy, anything that brings you fulfillment, okay? But aside from that, the next 2 years could be very significant in terms of reaching milestones, okay? Or in the next 2 years, you will understand what you are meant for. You will understand what you are good at. There's going to be a sort of growth or a sort of understanding in your abilities and what you can offer, or you're going to understand like what makes you happy the most, what kind of roles makes you happy, makes you thrive, you know. So that's all that I'm seeing for Pau 3. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up or let me know in the comments like if it resonates with you.